Okay now, Mr. Manic. You can just sit there and relax. Nothing's going to harm you. Now just nice and calmly tell us what seems to be the problem.
Oh, I don't know. I see demons. I see demons everywhere. Wherever I go in the malls and it started down in Galleria. I don't know, and the fairs and carnivals and county fair. I think in Westchester. The demons coming in from all directions. I don't know. I just can't get away from it.
It seems to be quite interesting. Now, where do you think they seem to be coming from?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I must have been when I went to church, and it just they told me about Satan and Satan, but it was just. But I know it was the temptation of Jesus. It had to be him that was causing all this. It was the church and the bread of Christ. I don't know. It's just the water and everything, and just the fake things.
But tell us one more time. Is there anything you think can stop it?
Oh, I don't know. If anything, I can exorcise some of these demons. It just doesn't seem to be any case or hope. I don't know. There's just no way out of this. It's just this, but I know there's got to be something. There sure has to be something. If there's just anyone that can help here, it's the Underground Thrashold!
I started the Underground Thrashold back in the spring of '92 when I got sick and tired of all the fucking bullshit I came home from rehab to watch. I was in rehab, I was just mandated for a little time to do full-time weekdays. When I got home and saw this local shit that was just on channels, basically I hated everything that was on TV. There was, to me, a lot of talent was lacked, and there was just everything from after-school plays to board meetings, and I just got so fucking sick and tired of the whole shit. I decided to introduce a more open mind frame of a program, and Underground Thrashold was that. You know, it was death metal, hardcore, anything that I could get that was, you know, extreme. And you know, I'm part of a minority of people in this area that listen to death metal, and everyone else got offended. I received a lot of complaints, so I kept at it. I enjoyed it. I said the more it pissed people off, the more I just kept at it and stuff, and brought it to its extreme.
This is called
as you say, you're writing toward more hatred of religion. Do you bring up any aspects of religion on the dark side, like, you know, how there's Satan and stuff? You bring that stuff up, you know? It's cool if you do, because we need that for the station. The station operates a church thing. They have church shows on Sunday, and the rest of the week is political. And we need to break all that up. We need to just get some of this, you know, this type of stuff in there. We definitely need that, so.
Well, I mean, the way I feel about that, you know, I mean, of course there should be different views that are opinionated and stuff like that. I mean, as far as, you know, people that believe in Satanism and just, you know, other kind of religions in that sort of vein, you know, because, you know, I mean, everyone deserves to get their time to listen, you know, to be listened to and stuff like that. You know, I mean, I don't know, in our lyrics, like stuff we try to get across, I mean, you know, like I said, it's just basically our view, you know. It's like we really don't give a shit if anyone has a different view or whatever, you know. They're free to have it, you know. It's like we just say how we feel about things and that's it.
I'll say, like, what's up to Palmer, Petey, and Willie, and everybody else.
The Valley crew.
Yeah,
Caroline Valley.
Johnny.
Stay sick and morbid.
Cigarette Joe.
I'm going over the order
Way
again.
down.
Well, I'm your host. I'm Tony Manic, and From left to right this time is Ken Faggio bass, Steve Hansen guitars, Sam Inzera drums,
Butcher.
Rob Yench guitars,
Yench man.
and Jeff Reamer vocals.
Butt Reamer.
Reamer in the
Yeah.
butt.
So, it's time we got on the set, man. I don't have ever many special thanks. I have no friends. I don't have. I got some friends now. I got some dudes.
Yeah, right.
It's
Yeah.
not too many. I don't know. I just like to say special thanks to my cat, Me Too. Supposed to have her on the set, but she got stabbed. My girl,
Tough
she's
neighborhood.
recovering from a serious wound. You know.
The dog Monday down the block.
The drug dealer thought. My girlfriend, Kathy Yak Crawford. Her picture's not up here. It's like
Bear Mountain State Troopers
Exactly.
rule.
Yeah.
We
We
got
got
thanks for
arrested
busting
on the way here. It was
I
really
want to
great.
thank the management here, the Continental Cablevision, for giving us this opportunity, this free enterprise, and
Cream corn.
it's
Dirty duck.
total pipe bowl.
Breads and cakes.
Got to thank Swamp Thing, whoever showed up on
Reefer. Reefer.
Chucky,
Skunk. Diesel.
Cop killers.
Satan's over
Diesel.
here.
Longs.
Guys like so there's real no mention of Satan in the lyrics or
No,
nothing
not
like
really.
that.
No.
See,
Satan's for cheese.
told
Yep.
you.
Satan's for
No
cheese.
problem.
Just vaginal blood farts.
Satan's for cheese.
Blood
Reefer's
farts.
for real.
Yeah. I don't know anything about that stuff.
Kill for Rick Green.
You know. Gotta thank. I have to thank myself mostly. I'm the one who set this up. And put
Spank
this together.
yourself?
Sure.
Thank myself. There's a
That's a
big
entirely
cliff
different show.
outside. I might just
That'll be on next week.
throw
That's
myself
next week
down.
for all.
Right. This one's off the second demo. This one is Proclaim Creator. Shut those fucking lights off. Someone smoke a bowl and something.
Found at Tower Records in New York. There's a cassette.
New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, man.
Yeah.
First record we ever put out.
And
very proud of it.
where do you guys play? Where do you mostly? What clubs do you play at and stuff?
We'll play any club in New York, New Jersey, anywhere that'll have us. We'll play.
Yeah.
We'll play.
Morris, Ritz.
We played Lemore's once. We never played the Ritz. We played World Stage.
We have a lot of shows in November.
Yeah.
About 6.
We'll play them all a lot. If they have us.
Yeah.
We'll play strip joints.
Delaware on Sunday. Baltimore, Connecticut, wherever we can get booked.
And I'm not Tony Maniac either. It's Tony Manic's the name.
So don't panic.
Yeah. And this is the first band you ever had, right?
Yeah. The first band that ever played live has been here today, right on the Underground Threshold in this place here.
I told you
And
play any room.
in the room.
Anywhere, man.
They literally burned down the house almost.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Come back too.
All right, we're out of here. Always remember to keep one foot up Ricky Rackman's butt and one fist in his fucking wallet. And see these fucking guys too.
I got the name Underground Thrashold from following the Underground, and I began by contacting a couple of bands I got information from, And our earlier episodes consisted of sit-down talk interviews with these bands, which led to contacts for other bands, which led to us eventually going out to tape shows at clubs and in arenas, some places, and different things. And it was great. Underground Thrashold, I took the name Underground from following mail orders and different contacts with bands in the underground that were disestablished, independent groups, and even small-time labels calling it Underground. I took the word Threshold, which is a hidden compartment, and slipped it with an A and called it Thrashold, thus the show Underground Thrashold, which I thought was a really brilliant title to do for local programming. And eventually got myself access to Manhattan cable and the other surrounding suburb counties and local channels, and north of there.
Summon and Abesagora. Great fucking guys, great bands. There's been so much fucking bullshit today. So this one, for the pure sheer fucking feel of destructive aggression, this one is Smell of the Burning Wind.
Underground Thrashold. Standing with me right now is the lead singer from Pale Nazarene, Mika. And how's it going? I really don't have this rehearsed or anything like that, but tell us whereabouts that you're from.
What?
Where are you from? Where are you coming from? And
From the very pits of hell.
Okay.
That's called Finland.
All right. Finland, it's country out in Europe somewhere.
Yeah, it's up north.
Are you playing any other shows outside of New York or anywhere else in New York after tonight? Bank show.
Well, we are headlining on the Montreal Metal Fest on Sunday in Canada. And after that we will just fuck off back to home. We have done, we did Milwaukee, and yesterday we played in Philadelphia.
I managed to get the fellas from Immolation up here tonight, and here they are. And why don't you guys start off by telling me who you are and what you play?
I'm Craig Smolowski. I play drums.
Ross Dolan. I play bass and vocals. Bob Vinya, lead guitar. Tom Wilkinson, guitar. We were formed in February of 1988, and that was following the split up of Rigor Mortis, which was Bob and Tom's previous band. And from there we put out 2 demos, and then it was summer of '90 when we got picked up by RC, and then the album came out in...
I thought you guys looked familiar before.
Huh?
I thought you dudes looked familiar from
We thought the same
Mortis.
you too.
Yeah, maybe it's Streets and Rochelle.
Yeah, they played Streets a few times with Mortis. So.
Yeah, I banged my head on their stage a few times.
Cool. So basically, that's the story. We put out 2 demos, one in '88, and then we did one in '89, and then following that second demo, we got picked up by RC, and then the first album came out in September of '91. So we're due for another one.
And they charge $3 parking in their parking lot. We don't pay enough for repairs and gas for our automobiles. Why do I have to paid $7 for being in the parking lot for 2 hours? What is wrong with you people, man? This is, and then the parks charge $7 just to get in. It's a disgrace. You people are a disgrace. Now, back to the band. And we're obviously going to keep doing episodes of Underground Thrashold as soon as I get some more bands lined up, and you'll show you reruns if I have to, whatever. I've got a contract. You have to send me again for another year, assholes.
I got a contract.
Yeah, yeah, I had to do that. Seriously. Okay. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, Tony, thank you, man. Thank you, Tony.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, man.
We're not getting this on camera, but it's it.
Sort of. He's trying.
You sleazy liberal conservative capital fucks out there, and around Westchester is totally friggin' wasted, man. The love scene sucks. Mating, dating, everything, just hanging out and being cool sucks around here.
Move to the jungle, Tony.
I needed to get my penis tattooed, penalty for private use. That's why, because this place is so dry. I was going through a school where I used to do the editing for the show and stuff, and one of the teachers from the class walked into the bathroom, and he took a pee and everything, used it, and walked right out. Didn't wash his hands or nothing. Okay, this is a teacher. Okay, teachers, citizens of the public, whoever you are out there, please I have to remind you, wash your hands after using urinals.
I would say I do that all the time, but I'm not a teacher. I'm a dirt rocker, so it don't matter.
Okay. And by the way, Kohler is a toilet company. Do you know they also have cold cut brands? Turkey.
No, that's really interesting, actually.
You're definitely opening a can of worms, and we can take this line of discussion pretty deep and pretty ugly, man. It's like
genetically enhanced turkey.
I don't know. I don't know about much of a meaning, but to me, it's fitting. The idea is that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, after.
Before we went on the interview, I was going to make a promise to the band that I would be polite and treat you as guests here on the show tonight, and I will do you at home later in another episode. All right, you wait, just watch. I'll bring up other issues and different things next time. Let me tell you where I'm coming from. I don't do nothing. Okay, I don't drink. I don't smoke drugs. I'm coming straight at you. All right, I may not be that big or strong or anything, but I'm crazy. You're going to get hit hard. All right. I have no mortal enemies, only psychic vampires.
The name.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Sorry. Ideally, to me, the only relevance it would have is that when we're done playing, it would leave you like you were stuck in the middle of an artillery barrage. That's about it. Loud, quick, over, and done with. And when you're done, hopefully be a little bit glassy-eyed and a little out of your senses.
Sexually mutilated, that's the name of that's what's going to be entitled.
There's a new one coming out. That has a sexually mutilated?
Sexually mutilated, all right.
And that'll be out in December '96.
My thoughts exactly. I've just had thoughts like that the other day too.
Yeah, we have 3 new songs on that too.
3 songs.
3 new songs plus 2 from the Disruptive Abortion, which are a lot better.
Little production.
Yeah, we went back into the studio.
Which we're showing the cover of again.
Yeah.
We recorded those.
Okay, we're going to leave an address where you can get this at the end, you know, where where you can write and find out more information about it, where it can be, you know, where you can possibly find out more about it. We'll leave the address for it, and this is Umbilical Strangulation on the Underground Thrashold, and thanks a lot, guys. So, we'll get these guys on stage, you know, get some covers for you guys, and the other bands, possibly Hellbound, Immortal Suffering, and Canteria, and a few other bands. We'll see, you know, what shows up as things go on. Underground Thrashold.
My experiences working with bands and my involvement with the underground and groups is great. I enjoyed it a lot. Working, just going out to clubs, setting up and stuff. I wasn't too crazy or thrilled about the phone contacts, the bill I got at my house, the mailing, and just all the expenditures I did with traveling and food and everything. But I enjoyed the shows I went to, and it was just, the experiences were great. It was definitely a high getting to interview groups and contacting, talking to singers and stuff, and just hanging out, and meeting people and stuff was really interesting.
Fucking before I introduce myself and everything like that, I just wanted to say that was one of the blackest windstorms I've came across hearing in quite a while. Definitely. All right, Manhattan Neighborhood Networks, Cablevision, Media One North, and Greater Ossining Television. All right, this was a bad Zagorath. And I am Tony Manic of the Underground Thrashold. What's up, fucking meathead? Going. Let's just start it off with everyone else. We've also got Adriana from SOU here, special guest on this set. All right, where's my stuff here? Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, guys, you guys have a CD out called Tenebrarum Cadent?
Yeah, Tenebrarum Cadent Surgimos means as darkness falls we arise.
Tell us who you are and where you're from, you guys.
Nyarlathotep, that's Crom.
Speak to the mic, so the mic picks you up.
Nyarlathotep, this is Crom, and our drummer's Warhead. We're from New Jersey, various parts of New Jersey. Still somewhat in the metropolitan area, but...
Is that a debut CD you have out?
Well, about 2 years ago we put out a self-released 3-song mini-CD called Channeling the Ethereal Moons, and that kind of started things out. And we came out with a full-length last March on the Elegy label, and we're going to be recording a new one at the end of the year.
That's what Tenebrarum is out on?
Yeah.
Again, once again, with Adriana, she is one of the top DJs, radio DJs for WSOU's Monday Night Mayhem, and I am very glad to have the opportunity. I appreciate getting the opportunity to get a couple of words in with her and stuff like that.
It's not about selling out. Music is about our feelings, expressing ourselves. Because there are words don't come, there is so little words that you can express yourself. So you have to do it through the music, and this music does it in a great way. That's why I feel honored to do this show and to promote bands like Pessimist.
Very good. guys aren't playing the Metal Fest this year in Milwaukee. How come, and have you ever played before?
No one even invited us, I mean, for one thing. But it's a matter of, unfortunately, we can't do this shit 24/7. We got to pay the bills. This guy here, he works a lot during the summer, so it wouldn't really be feasible to do any traveling right now. We would need, like, some serious backing, I think, to do that before we'd really consider doing a full-on tour.
If you ever have kids, do you think that they'll ever like your music, or do you think they'll do something worse?
Probably do something worse. I mean, the way things are going now.
This is Cranial Torment. You heard a sample of their third demo, Death is Rising. This is their second release. The most punishing, head-grinding brutality. A full-length demo tape. These guys are called Devourment. They're from Dallas, Texas. All right? I just hope there's a lot of violence on the streets after these guys. All right? I hope there's nothing but doors ripping and total destruction everywhere. Watch this place, man. The whole place is gonna freak.
Do you want to die? You know you want to die.
You watch the fierce, raging vocal forces of Ballistic Bob as he just completely unleashed ultimate bombardment into your face. Punch f***ing blasphemy. This is just f*** this world off its total worthless ass. I don't care. I'm just gonna go rip it in my head, so I'm gonna maul myself somewhere into a wall listening to this. I heard this a bunch of times. You need to get yourself wrapped up inside this couch and just roll over the back of the room, just going off and everything. This is just, I just can't take it no more. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you. You rule. Thanks for watching. You guys are cool. 10 years, Underground Thrashold, corporate death.
Is there anything else we should...
Give all the home viewers the finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you all,
The Tony fucking Manic!
Yeah! Underground Thrashold! Yeah! Send us weed. Yeah, we love to drink a lot of beer.
Fucking remain brutal, man.
Jack Daniels!
Thanks a lot,
All right, man. You're fucking cool, man. You're excellent. This guy rules.
Thanks a lot.
Man, you guys are in for some total friggin' rowdiness and violence. I want to see a lot of violence after this video. In the streets of all over.
Celebrations, different shows, different information of what's coming up. A lot of really cool stuff is happening. You'll get details and info on the 10-year anniversary coming up for the show. And what did you guys think of this one so far, huh?
Wonderful.
All right.
Before your death as it draws to your end, be sure to listen to Rigor Sardonicus, their second release, Apocalypsis Daminari. The cost of these aren't much as compared to the cost of your fate.
Fax resume. Fax this evil.
A whole 23 songs, Night Out in Hell. Oh God! Total Speed Groove from this Slovakian artillery of death. Slovakia, people, wake up, not the U.S. Oh God! This is one of those bands where you get hit with every song and nothing left to breathe. Oh God! 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 God!
Do you ever get penis congestion? You know, it's that real hard to get it up feeling. I have it all the time. I love three-way, it's the best. New dual-purpose Vagisil, menstrual reliever and sexual enhancer.
Did you carry Viagra?
No, I'm sorry, we don't have any at this time.
What do you mean you don't have any? What kind of place is this?
Sorry, there's nowhere else.
How am I supposed to get it up tonight? You're laughing at me too? Oh, you think it's funny? Yo, I don't believe this. I'm calling the manager. I'm a customer. The nerve of these freaking people. Hello? Hello, Jesus? Hello? Anybody in there? What's the use?
Hey, thank you for watching here so you can enjoy your soul as it gets ripped apart. Yes, I will! To the woman who demanded a half pound of potato salad when I closed my deli the other night, I spit in it! How does it taste? This is a supermarket, not your kitchen. Stay home, okay? God. Now, were you an outcast when you were young? Or when you were growing up in school, did your classmates turn away from you? Or weren't you getting out much or anything? Or because you had bad ideas? Or what was going, no? The end result of this could be one of several things. Necrophilia, the sudden urge for animals, or a cockeyed staring problem. Oh, man. I'm working on another book. It's called The Joys of Oral Heterosatanic Sex. Get a job, get a life.
The following program was made possible simply by Zuten, the Dust Tea.
Proceeds of the Underground Thrashold were also made possible, brought to you by Tony Manic's Weed Waffles.
One. All right, that was Demigod, and we're cutting really short on time today. We spent a lot of time Bolsheviking here throughout this half hour. You know, I want to thank all you dudes for coming here. You guys freaking rule, man. I want to thank the guys from Pyrexia for showing up today. And, hold on, hold up, dudes, hold up. All right, before we go, always remember to keep one foot up Ricky Rackman's butt and one fist in his wallet. All right? And stay tuned for another edition of Just don't go. No, we can't.
I'm not allowed to give names. Any letters that you guys write in, I'm not allowed to mention your name without your written consent. For permission, I am not allowed to, you know, say that, hey, you wrote, hey, this other person wrote. I can't say nothing. All right, so I can only say, I can say what you wrote me and stuff like that. I can mention everything. And I'm not even going to mention what I found last month on my front yard. But
What'd you find? What'd you find?
I
want to hear.
That, as a matter of fact, I shouldn't even said that because I don't want to even get into it. But it's all whoever did put that in my yard. I was like, thanks. That was real nice. That was cool.
It's like shit.
No,
I'm sorry. Bag of poop.
Yeah, well, that's why we put the beep in for that. What else did I wrote? I just, for all of us guys, we apologize for all impotent businessmen. That's not, you know, it's that's something that just happens in life. Sorry, fellas. You know, you and your maybe you shouldn't stay off the train or something. Don't ride on the train so often. Don't take the train rides.
Not too bad. No, I mean, the Pope, I mean, a lot of Roman Catholic, that stuff, it's just kind of like religious dominance where it's like, they don't really let people have freedom. They're kind of hypocritical. They say peace and love, but they're totally against stuff like abortion or homosexuality, anything that deviates from the way they think things should be, so I don't blame her at all. We're not satanic, but we don't really like them either.
Right.
You know?
Basically, I think it was the whole thing was just a crock. I mean, big deal. It was a picture. I mean, if it were me, I'd bloody burn the damn thing, you know, or something. All right. We have a couple of more minutes left. We got a couple of minutes left, and we're just going to go over "The World Keeps Turning" is a song from Napalm Death, Shane, your group's the latest from the latest album, which is Utopia Banished. What can you tell me? What can you tell me about?
Well, The World Keeps Turning is just like a general sort of look at what is going on really around the world, like the whole 9 to 5 sort of rat race, just current events, what is actually going on. And most of the footage is filmed in Russia, where he did 2 shows in Moscow, which at the time was undergoing a pretty sort of like drastic change in sort of like, you know, politics, and it just like all that whole title sums all that of that up really. You know, I mean, as both bands are very sort of like, you know, we tried to be sort of lyrically fucking aware, you know.
Whoops.
Sorry, I said the F word there. I apologise sincerely.
Well, what can you tell me? What is the title basically about? Utopia Banished? Is that the
just my general sort of like look on life, be it relationship-wise, work-wise, just stereotypes. People trying to just, you know, push their view onto you. The whole thing where you just can't develop your own sort of identity and attitude without feeling criticised and threatened by others around you, where you're just like totally forced into this like do this or just get out kind of thing. And that's it. Just sums that up. If you look at the album cover, it deals with quite a few things, you know.
Unfortunately, not many people are going to be.
As I say, we try to stand out from the death metal type thing because, you know, we sort of got into the satanic thing when we were like 12 and 13. We were young and we were kids. We've grown up now. Yeah. We try to think about things that actually threaten us and actually sort of, well, I say grown up, you know, literally as like we try to like, you know, deal with things that affect us, you know.
Right. Yeah. As far as musical progression.
Once you get into the real world. Not every life's all about graveyards aren't that scary anymore.
Yeah, there's a lot more scary things going on that people like making decisions for you than, you know, what lies below the ground, really. I mean, it's good. Satan, I like the satanic thing because it's rebellious and it pisses people off.
Yeah.
So it's cool for that, but I wouldn't actually go out.
Especially around here. We love when you at home are pissed off. I mean.
shit for fuck's sake.
Stuff with Abazagorath will be a couple of other videos that you will be seeing. I'll show you backups of Abazagorath in the studio as we had taped them several times back. And in the meantime, let me just take a sip of this. Good stuff. I like 1040 though better. 1040 works a lot better though. Here's another bottle. Here's something I got for you. If you look at your local stores, the 7-ounce bottles, you will see on the back there it says, contents under pressure. Handle with care. Cap may blow off, causing eye or other serious injury. Point away from people, especially while opening. That means don't move. I'll blow this freaking lens right out of you.
All right, we're good. By chance, by fortune, we got the bass player from DRI here tonight, and Tony Manic. What's your name?
Hey, go ahead.
This guy just he just laying a gibber in front of us, man.
Oh, dude.
Watch the camera, bro.
He said you.
I couldn't get that. I couldn't get a close up of that though. It sucks. I want to get this guy.
Are you really mad? You're trying to steal my glory, man. Sorry, go ahead.
It's good to get in there, get that fucker out of here, man. You know, so we can keep going.
Yeah.
Got some asshole up there fucking knocking shit over and fucking slamming into the guitarist and shit, man. It's kind of fucking it's just fucking disrespectful, man.
I couldn't. That was really fucked up. I mean, I was
Eric,
pissed.
man, Eric bench presses 400 pounds, dude. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like he grabs a hold of you, dude. It's like fucking all over. Okay. I mean, when he grabs a hold of you, man, it's like you're not gonna do much except fucking gasp for air. So whoever that was out there, I'm sure he's feeling pretty fucking sore right now.
I saw him fucking wailing back extremely hard. It was fucking. I was furious, man, that the show was ruined. I was enjoying the whole thing until it happened. I freaked out completely.
Oops, sorry, dude. I'm fucking sorry, man.
It's okay, nothing hit the lens. Nothing hit the
Glenn
lens.
Benton, lead singer for the band D-Side here on the Underground Thrashold. This is the name of the cable show.
Hey, Glenn.
Oh my God! Oh, he's going to convulsions. He's holy shit. He's combusting. Yo, get in charge. Get in charge. Get in charge.
You see what happens after you go to a DRI show? You see?
Oh my God.
Social situations and etc. Coming from, if you want to simplify it, probably a more sort of left-wing viewpoint, you know. All I did was just carry that on basically, because I had those beliefs anyway. I still do, and so I carry them into the music. Obviously, different situations that are going on around us get brought into the lyrics, you know, whether it's personal situations on a, if you like, political level, or general situations.
Open relations with, you know, different societies of people you meet.
Just anything and everything, really. You know, search for the truth, basically, the real truth, not what we're told by news channels or anything like that.
The show really has or bears no relation to Wayne's World. Those two fucking faggot homos that starred in a movie that, you know, where they tried to sit at home and you know, show videos or whatever they did. I don't know. I never even bothered paying attention to that shit. I think that they're just, you know, with media production and everything, these faggot homos, I get very insulted and offended. The nature of this show is a much more extreme, violent type of show. We try to be aggressive. We're trying to show the real shit, you know, real death metal and grind, hardcore, whatever it is. We're not going to sit down and I'm not a fucking retard, you know. I just said I got very insulted when people say that it's like Wayne's World. And Headbangers Ball is another metal program which runs in New York, which also introduces you know, a half the side, which is I have to wait all night to watch a death metal video where, you know, then most of it's all glam poser type stuff, which they still try to do, and it turns me off. But the show has no real relation or influence. This show is intended to annoy, disturb, and offend local people around me, and that's what I did it for. And, I did not try to copy or do anything that was duplicate or clonage to Headbangers Ball or anything.
Fuckers!
Why don't we start off by you telling us, you know, who you guys are and what you do in the band, and lady too.
Thank you.
I'm Ed Kolk. I play drums.
He's the newest member of the band.
Yes.
Brand new.
And how long have you been in Band Circus?
Just about 6-7 months.
Okay, moving down the line here.
Who are you?
I'm Corinna Rosebowl Brown. I'm the goddess of gore and also the bride who died. I play acoustic electric guitar. I eat brains, guts, entrails, and other assorted viscera.
Whoa! That's awesome, man. You got total brain eater here. And you came down with, let's see, Brian?
Brian, Z-Rap, bass, vocals.
Z-Rap's bassist. And you managed to, like, tag along your manager with you tonight.
Keep selling Tano, Monster Boy Management. I take care of these crazy bastards.
Choking on your blood. poison bath. Sunday morning suicide. Decapitation sucks you in. I don't understand it more. Drawing all the conclusions that twiddling numbers I fight me. Flesh to flesh is my release. Life for me you'll understand. Who's behind the veil of lies? Wanting horror will begin. Circus lights on chaos flash. All my life is on the trap. Broken brains and bursting veins. That's the dream full of lies. It's the voice within your eyes. 7 days of suicide. Intoxication of cruelty. Intoxication of cruelty. Yeah!
Me, a former heroin addict, I lived in Central Park for 3 months at one time. I lived in LA for 6 months, literally on the streets. So I've been there, yeah.
Is that some of your background influence, or like the lyrics, or
yeah, big time.
But
It's easier to write.
From heart, right? It's from inside.
It's more or less like we write about drugs, but we're not saying do them. We're saying like what we've been through from doing them.
Yeah.
And not do that same thing.
Yeah.
You make your own choice.
But you're adding a kind of artistical touch to it too in your music and phasing it out to your audience and groups. Yeah.
Just kind of saying that it's a tough road.
gegen die erlassenen Gesetze schärfstens verstoßen haben, sind die männlichen Erwachsenen erschossen, die Frauen in ein Konzentrationslager überführt und die Kinder einer geeigneten Erziehung zugeführt worden. Die Gebäude des Ortes sind dem Erdboden gleichgemacht und der Name der Gemeinde ist ausgelöscht worden. Soweit diese Bekanntmachung. Tonight, we are in the dungeons of Dock 73, located in northern Westchester. We have a triple thrash threat for all of you people tonight, man. We got Killsport, we got a live crowd here for Killsport, Joe and the Bones, Assault, and Assault. All right, let me hear you. Come on, man. Underground Thrashold. Sorry about that.
No, it's alright.
Alright, I got Joe from Killsport doing it for you, and for the Underground Thrashold, death metal hardcore in Westchester County. When we see you, we're coming for you.
Motherfuckers! Thanks, man.
Thanks, Tony.
Alright.
Tony Manic! They're only letting us do 4 songs or some shit like that, so, boo. Alright, this one's, Bleach Comes Bond. Hey, how you guys doing? Out there in TV land? Yeah, fuck you.
I gotta give a shout out to my man Tony, Underground Thrashold, all that good shit. Listen, check him out, Channel 57 NYTV. Check that shit out and support him. Yeah. Who needs MTV? Yeah, that's what I say. Who the fuck needs MTV? Anyway, my man Tony Manic wants you to know that the Underground Thrashold TV show on Manhattan Cable on Channel 57, we get Manhattan Cable. For real death metal and hardcore, the way it should be, that's Tony Manic. Give it up for him. He's keeping the death metal scene alive on the cable channels and shit like that.
Underground Thrashold, Manhattan Cable, make some fucking noise! Cable! Yeah, come on! Turn TV! Oh! I am repeated!
bass player, man. This is our man right here, Josh.
I swear to God, I'll bust this right over.
Yeah, right. I don't like there was anything special right over there.
I'm sorry to get this on camera.
Right, yeah. Not a problem. That's all right. Yeah, I swear to God. New York, man.
Disco bar, disco people trying to cut some shit on us.
Yeah, word. They're trying to front.
That shit ain't right. Shit ain't like that.
Oh, okay.
All right, you know the lineup. Anybody who knows Suffocation knows shit right now.
We'll all beat that business.
This is Suffocation doing history for TV, man. Manhattan Cable, Westchester Putnam Rock, and Underground Thrashold.
Home, baby.
The lineup, man. We've got the pleasure of having the Undying Frank, Terrence, Mike, and Guy in the back and stuff.
Josh was right.
Josh Camp, would get in. He's not in the angle.
Busy talking all the time.
And here's Josh. Freaking amazing bass playing and stuff. Great.
People just never fucking understand.
Yeah,
That's all there is to it.
Yeah, it takes a lot.
Express yourselves. Give some words, and I'll think of another question. I'm thinking of some pickup lines.
Metal, baby. That's what it's at. Yup, having a blast.
Yeah, just having fun with it. Roll.
Right.
I'm going to leave this interview and pack up my people. Though.
Yeah, we're going to all get our swerves on Tony Manic. Baby.
Last question, just while it's in the mind. Give us an overview of influence to what makes Suffocation tick.
We have influences that go across the board.
Tiny Tim.
Yeah, Tiny Tim Ween. You know, we love that stuff. Frank Sinatra. You know, the classics. Well, Frank is awesome in my eyes. You know, love New York, so do I. But,
I mean, it all goes back to the earlier days. Pyrexia, things like Destruction,
that's right. Creator, Morbid Angel.
Yeah. Just like that.
You know, Cryptic Slaughter. The list goes on and on, man.
Heavy German roots. It's just like Europe, heavy European.
We love the European band.
Slam.
Right, and then I mean Slayer definitely had a huge influence.
Slayer was probably one of our biggest influences just because of the dark premise of them. You know?
Look for these guys. I'll get you an address, a contact. Look for it. Okay, this is by far the root of death metal, the heaviest, most solid. They come out of the Long Island sound scene. These guys are from Long Island, hailing
stick with our roots.
Originally from Long Island. All right. The follow-up bands have been Pyrexia, Internal Bleeding, and I don't know, man.
Yeah, there's a ton of bands, but you know, we're keeping the New York bands where it's at. We give the props to them.
Right. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you very much.
Right.
Look for these guys. Thank you. Sorry, the founders of the most brutal freaking beat death metal to come by in history. These are history. They're going to continue with history and bring you heaviness, man.
Word.
And I'm going to break my left leg for that, too. I'll break as many legs as I have for this band right here, okay? Right here.
So what was it like making this video for the first time?
Oh, well, you know, we had problems with the director, so it was definitely a pain in the ass.
What kind of director did you get? Did you get a metalhead or a nerd or?
We got a dick. A big dick.
What kind of experience did this guy have before?
He did a lot of videos for like rapish white bands, which I have to admit are appropriate for them, but unfortunately, as you're about to see, the video of Typo Negative stinks, and you will judge for yourself.
I'll tell you, I scoped out the video. It's so dark. It's amazing there's any lights still on in this room. But I think you basically got your message across in that video and whatnot. Where was it filmed over there? What was the video?
It was like in a men's room in Central Park.
And who were the people there? Just local New York scumbags?
Bums.
Bums, homeless, people like that. We didn't want to pay anybody, so they just happened to be laying around. But this country is working ass backwards like most of the world. We are regressing to a ridiculous form of God-running asininity. And I do not think it's going to change in the future, and hopefully we will destroy ourselves and cleanse the world of human disgust.
Just to give the fans at home a chance to like break into some of these fucking record stores and steal some shit. We got Carnivore's self-titled first album, Carnivore's Retaliation album. Those two are incredibly tremendous. They'll break your mind and steal your soul. And also, Typo Negative also has Slow Keeping Hard, Origin of the Feces, and Bloody Kisses. Get them all. If not, we're going to have to come to your house and basically scrape the skin off your face.
right, we're back on the Underground Thrashold, and I'm Tony Manic, and I'm sitting down right now with the band Dismember. These guys are from Sweden, and let me start off by just going around with the mic and saying, you know, who you guys are and what you play in the band.
My name is Matty. I'm doing the vocals in the band.
I'm Fred, and I'm the drummer.
And David, guitarist. Richard, bass.
Robert, guitar.
All right. Okay. You have and you have 2 albums out right now. And let me see. Your first album was like an ever-flowing stream, and I think it was 10 songs. It was released worldwide on. Tell me what record label that came out, and just move on to like what your new album is and stuff. Whoever wants to say it.
Well, the first LP is out on Nuclear Blast in Europe and on what is it? Nuclear Blast America Relapse Records here in the States, and the second one is going to be the same, you know, Nuclear Blast in Europe, Nuclear Blast America here in the States.
I don't know about them, but I thought I saw OJ up in Milwaukee running up the street with a couple of people. These are members from 6 Feet Under. I didn't take this picture. This is a poster, actually. Chris Barnes is on the far left, and he's now a pothead these days, following a really sick band, Cannibal Corpse, he used to be in. But unbelievably, this band got the biggest crowd. They packed the ballroom upstairs. The place was filled. And they kind of rock, too. They've got a totally steady rock groove. They ripped the place, man. They ruled. They definitely ruled, I have to say that. This photo was taken by someone from Terrorizer Zine. A much better magazine rather than your Gannett Penny Saver garbage in Westchester. Trash paper that they're just raping the forests for paper for. And speaking of rape, let's talk about auto insurance.
Too lazy to walk, no-legged friggin' bunch of weak, feeble brains. Brainless. We're all a bunch of friggin' weak, feeble, brainless, too lazy to walk, friggin' worth nothing, good for nothing. You will destroy each other.
Do you take showers? Sure, we all do sometimes. But each and every time you get out of the shower, you need a little something extra to wipe off the water from around you, inside you, especially your ears. That's why I use Q-tips. Ordinary swabs get stuck in your ear and may tend to cause bleeding. Ah! But Q-tips give you a clear reaming around the inner lobe curvature. That's why Q-tips are always the ending part of a shower each and every time you get out. Besides your smelly underarms, Q-tips, you need a shower.
All right, I'm Tony Manic of the Underground Thrashold. We're in front of the Magical Child bookstore located on 35 West 19th Street in the Village. Here in the store we have various different potions, herbs, and oils used for conjurations, spells, and rituals. And you can see them all here along the side on my left. And on my right is a whole list of various books by authors of white and black witchcraft and magic and different books. We got like this is the complete Witch's Bible, which no magic person should do without. There are also calendars, astronomical calendars, and charts. This is the back of the store. Over here we have like a few shelves of basically where their oils and incenses are supplied. This is Jinx removing incense. There's all kinds of occult jewelry, from rings to necklaces. They have chalices for all your basic ritual needs. And they've also got t-shirts of different types of stuff, and there's like skulls. Magical Child, located on 35 West 19th Street in the Village.
Where metal's heading from here, where it's been, it merged out from the 80s as a big fad, a big huge trend, and it stayed on a steady level with major bands, Ozzy, Anthrax, Metallica, Slayer, and then it moved on with Napalm Death, Cannibal Corpse, and there are just far too many bands to name. You know, it picked up in a huge wave of following, and then it died out for a long time, but there were still small independent radio stations and channels like my show and stuff that kept it alive and tried to keep it going. The few of us who existed and moved on with family and whatever else. And where it's heading from here, today's generation I don't think is picking up on it as much. If I have any kids to come, I think I'll eventually explain to them what it was like in my generation. I believe and I feel that there won't be anything heavier or more solid than this stuff. I think death metal, black metal, hardcore punk, and from the 70s on up, to the new millennium is in its most extreme. I can't picture anything heavier. I think that it's been done and it's here. Many generations to come will add to it, but it's already been done. You can't get heavier than that. And to those who picked up on this, thanks a lot for buying. Thanks a lot for picking up on this. It's really cool that you did. I hope that the show gets promoted, and I hope maybe you'll see me on other types of endeavors and different things in support of this genre for extreme, aggressive, hardcore death metal. And as I've always said at the end, I give offensive things. Just lick my clit. Lick my clit. Lick my clit! Later. Blesses the fruit of my cunt ass. Hail Satan, unholy cunnilingus 69, in worship of him. And I go to church too and pray to hell. But I don't believe in desecrations or violence. I don't believe in grave desecrations. I don't believe in church vandalism. because it's all man-made. You know, you're not going to find God there. You can't get to God by destroying other man-made properties. You know, I take things maturely, and I may go to church. You may have to clean up my mess, you know, that I create, but it's nothing. It's not compared to. I'm not going to like damage anything like statues, and you know, with respect to gravestones and people, other people who have come before us and lived and moved on. You know, I think that those who have damaged things are, you know, just kids who are ignorant and foul-minded and just lack the understanding for it all in life. You know, and I appreciate things as they are. You know, the worship of the black gods and the goat whore. Love you.